Good afternoon, everyone. It's Mike here again with the second part in my run through Drangleic Castle. So in the last two episodes, we worked our way through the first section and beat the Twin Dragonriders. I hope you enjoyed that fight. I did. It was rather fun. Did I summon this? No, I didn't summon that fun because I wanted the rest of the bonfire. So I hope you're all enjoying this. Please do let me know if you are enjoying it. Please let me know in the comments. And if you are enjoying it, please do leave a like and hit that subscribe button. So now we have to go into the depths of Drangleic Castle to unlock the King's Passage. And this is the wrong way to go. So I didn't want to go up there, seeing as there are 3 Alon Knight snipers up there. But this is where we come back to. Now, I think... Oh, some of the sign's gone. Now come in and talk to Bernhard here first.
Oh, well met, friend. Good to see you well. Yes, very good indeed. I journeyed from the distant east to perfect my swordsmanship. And legend has it that powerful beings slumber in this land. This sword has been in my family for generations, and only a real man can wield it true. I may face any manner of man or beast, but none shall be a match for my sword. This land is a right mess, eh? King's gone. The people have a mad glint in their eyes. The land itself is overrun by terrible beasts. No better place to test my sword, eh? This land is a king's go. The land is no better place.
Right, so once you've spoken to Bernhard there, provided you stay human, he is available to summon for the Looking Glass Knight boss at the end of this level. Now, that elevator there, you need to enable the mechanism to turn it on. So you can't turn it on from here. So you've got to start by climbing this ladder, and we'll come to the golem section, which of course does involve beating a load of stone knights, which are really, really annoying to fight. Because they'll come in groups, and if you move too far into the room, more of them kind of animate and come towards you. It's an absolute nightmare. So there is the golem at the end that you need to dump a soul into. I'm being very cautious here, trying to work it out. I think there's 7 of them in here. 3 on that side, 4 on that side, yeah. And of course, you always seem to pull 2 at once. At least, though, some of these ones don't have shields. Ones with the shields are particularly difficult to deal with. Obvious reasons. It's probably stagger you and hit you so hard. Right, so I just kind of progressed my way through. It took me so 5 more, so it's kind of pulling 2 at a time. Don't mind fighting 2 of them, but more than that. And of course I pulled 3 this time. So let's deal with this one as quickly as possible. Actually managed to get 2 down with 1 combo, which I was happy with. And you're down. And then that's enabled the golem, so now you can actually probably see what the golem thing does, which I couldn't show you in the last episode. But you put a soul into him, and he pulls up this lever. And that is the lift to the King's Passage. Isn't it? It's not to the King's Passage, but I forget how he gets to the King's Passage, actually. Either way, that's the lift enabled. Now, I always wonder why there's loads of bloodstains around here, because there aren't any enemies. So I don't know if people are pulling kind of stone knights into here to fight them, or what have you. But okay, so in this chest you have... Ta-da! Old Knight Hammer. It's a pretty good hammer, actually. Not much of a hammer user, but efficiency check. Some people just are not helpful. Who is that guy fighting? Really? Carthus Chime. Right, now this next section. Woohoo, this is a doozy. Lots of strong enemies to kill. You got a mammoth there, 2 guys with shields, and oh yeah, 4 Alon Knights. No, Alon Knight captains. These guys suck. There's 2 on the other side as well. Just see those as I came around. So the impetus is to deal with these as quickly as possible, and there is a trap chest on the other side. So I decided to deal with the other guys first before I even looked on the chests. And I had forgotten which one was a trap chest. I actually buggered this up royally. I almost ended up dead. At this point, it's the last thing that I want. Oh, to be fair, at any point in this game, it's the last thing that you want. Ow, look at that! Fucking lightning damage. Of course, because I don't have any lightning protection on the shield. Still taking damage every time I get hit. Could have been nasty if I got it wrong there. Because you've got to be very aware of the ever-present threat of that bloody archer. You know, deal with him before he gets his sword out, because I don't want that fucking lightning damage again. Oh, but no, I got it anyway. Just really glad those guys can't combo. Right, this is the trap chest. Run away, run away. Whew. Managed to do that just before getting poisoned. Let's now sprint over to the other side. The other chest isn't trapped. Pray thanks for small mercies, I suppose. Right. So you roll forward. Firestorm. If you're a pyromancer, good spell to have. So now we go to the Mastodon and the 2 Royal Knight things, whatever they are. Can't remember what you actually call them. So it's a case of separating them here. I don't want to fight all 3 at the same time. Magic arrows actually do a fair bit of damage to these guys. Was it 250 points of damage each time? 192 rather. It's enough basically to stop his advance when he gets close to us. Of course these guys have the shields up, so it's actually kind of hard to hit them, so they only do 20 damage. They're ready for me. Simply enough. Can't even poison them because it's hitting off their shield. It took me a little while to realise this. I'm not very bright when I'm playing this game, you know. Really not. Do try my best. At this point I worked out that I was hitting their shield, so trying to get a better vantage point, but of course they turn to face you. Still hitting the bloody shield. Ah, spent far too long on these idiots. You see, they kind of track you around the room, so if you move side to side, they will move in line with you. And then it just gets all kinds of frustrating. Mastodon Great Shield. Actually, I'm going to try this Mastodon gear when I get back into this. So far, I mean, I've got the Shrine of Amana recorded up to the boss fight, which I die at, so you'll see that in one of the normal videos rather than the kind of the boss style videos. That'll be split into 2 sections, that's about 40 minutes long, just that one level. Really pissing annoying. So now, I don't know why I only pulled one of these guys. I'm really unsure as to how I managed to do that. Because logic would say as soon as I got close to one of them, I'd get close to the other as well. But of course I wasn't getting onto the right side of him. Well, yeah, his right side. so I wasn't actually hitting them that hard, so that was probably took a lot longer than it should have done. But we get straight in for a critical hit on this guy and he's down. And one more. Oh, no. Remembering how I did this. Next episode will have live commentary. I managed to record live commentary on the next episode, so if you're wondering why I'm doing post commentary, I mentioned it in the last video. When I did this section, I was trying out using a different microphone. I was trying using I've got a pair of Bluetooth headphones that I just use for day-to-day listening, but it means I don't have wires tangled around us. And I can do phone calls with them, so I kind of figured the voice recording app on my phone, which is how I do my commentary, would pick it up. It didn't. So I think it's like speakerphone. You can hear every time my wife shuffles, every time the cat runs around, and the cat frequently pops up and just like meows in my face just to try and get me attention when I'm playing. She's a bitch like that. So you get lots of background noise, and it just didn't seem worth it. So I figured I'd do post-com on the Drangleic Castle videos. I mean, the area isn't hard. It just kind of saps your wills and desires. You know, it's not the most demanding area in the game, put it that way. This will fuck you up if you get it wrong, though. Unfortunately, I've only fucked up in this level once. One more time than I would have liked to. Shrine of Amana, now that will fuck you up. That fucked me up a few times, that. I died twice in it. Once when I was about halfway through, when you get to the horrible casters, and the second time was the boss. The boss killed me, and that sucked. Be wary of sniper. So at this point, I decided to see if I could take on the snipers, but it's 3 Alon Knight captains with with their great bows, and there's just no one out. Nah, there's just no one doing it. Almost die here. Pointless door. See, there's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere for me to ramp up to do some damage on them. And they're all taking it in turns to snipe at me, so it's not gonna do. I'll still try, but maybe I had flame swathe or something like that. I might have had a better chance. 1 hour connects with you, and that's how many damage it takes. Yeah. Really, the sensible thing, and I have just kind of thought about this. This whole route here is just to get you back to the bonfire. And I'm not sure that From thought this through, because you could just use a homeward bone, get back to the bonfire, and then render most of this level redundant. I did not think of that. Anyway, so when you come out this door, this is where I came at the beginning of the video. That's that Tower Knight thing. Now, Castle Knight. I'm gonna have to work out what they're called. But it's that knight anyway. So fight him here, because then what you need to do is you need to sprint, because obviously those Alon Knight captains are above you. It's good that I nearly had him in one combo. He nearly had me in one combo. The treasure chest, not the chest. Estus flask shard, so get those Estus flasks updated, reinforced, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, sprint down here just to avoid the arrows, and then you get back to the bonfire. And Ben Hart should have moved on. Well, he will when we hit the bonfire. There he goes. Oh crap, I forgot I actually travel back to Medulla in this time. Probably should have cut that out, actually. Would have saved a few minutes. Oh well, too late, I'm already here. So yeah, go back to Medulla to reinforce that Estus flask. Seems to be the sensible thing to do at this point. Loading times really do take a long time on the PS3. This is another reason why I hope it ends up on a next-gen console, just so loading times will be faster.
Is that
a shard you
however?
sound? So upgrade the flask. $51,000. Did I level up here as well? Yeah, I did. See my stats for once. I didn't really cut out the points where I'm doing anything with my stats. Stamina, I have loads of problems with stamina, so I try to upgrade that whenever I can. I'll probably stop when I hit 30 on that one. What am I? I'm so level 106 now. Boom. Right, so let's head back to Drangleic Castle. Oh, maybe not. Oh, the Ring of Life Protection, yeah, because I died once. Sorry if I'm sounding like bored here. I'm not bored, I'm tired. Very, very tired. I'm not sleeping a lot at the minute, so even in day-to-day life I'm talking like I'm a zombie. So don't worry, I'm not bored of doing this. I'm enjoying it very much so. I'm just tired. Oh yeah, when you get to Drangleic Castle, this happens, the screen happens that kind of you get these question marks showing you where all the bonfires are. And like all the bonfires you've missed. So I suppose, I don't know if that's a trophy or anything to light all the bonfires, but it'll give you an indication of what you missed and what order things should have been done in. And some of them are fairly obvious, like if you haven't done the Executioner's Chariot, like I haven't, someone's saying, the bonfire after that won't be present, and stuff like that. So I know I'm going into a boss fight here, so I figure I might as well take a Phantom. I'm also taking a Phantom because I don't want Benhart to die. I want to get his story in the same way that I haven't managed to get Lucatiel's story. So I've taken Benhart with us just to try and see if I can get to the end of his path. But from seeing loads of videos on how to do the Looking Glass Knight, the Looking Glass Knight, everyone seems to have a lot of bother with Benhart dying. So you take him into the boss fight, but he also needs to survive. So I figure I take a Phantom with us. Makes life a bit easier for me, but it also means I can keep Benhart. So we get Neros, something like that. Okay, that gesture failed. So now the elevator's down, so we need to go up the top with the elevator to get the key for that door. Because that's the King's Passage, and that's where we will find the Looking Glass Knight. This lift takes ages to go up to the top and ages to come back down. It's really, really annoying. And then, obviously, the person I'm playing with now got bored. And no, I'm not trying to see up my skirt. Which is what my wife said to us when I was playing. Here we go, we come to the top. This thing is freaky. No key to the embedded in inventory. You get that in Shrine of Mana, I think. But you get a nice little treasure trophy. Yes, you got strong magic shield. I think there's a spell here. Sylvester and Fire Seed, rather. And here we go, the key. This one is the key to the King's Passage. And you go back down the lift. And we'll wait another 30 seconds or so to go down. And the area we're about to come to is the if you remember from the pre-release videos, sections where people were fighting against kind of horse-headed statues, yeah, that's the section. So what you can do is, before the statues animate, you can knock their heads off, which will kill them. And you won't have to fight them, which is always a good thing in my eyes. And just up there, there's the boss fog for the Looking Glass Knight. Should probably come back down here and investigate. This area is pretty gnarly. So she's attacking them, taking their heads off. I don't think she's specifically doing 1084 damage to them. I think she's just hitting them and that's damage. And she gets a backstab in there. And that's him dealt with, so this is the end of the episode. So if you're enjoying it, please do leave a like and subscribe, and tune back soon, because very shortly will be the Looking Glass Knight boss fight. But for now, good night.